Why would any of that?
Bro, I ain't finished. I ain't finished my sentence.
Interviews should stay professional, but sometimes hosts do cross the line, leaving their guests with no option than to fire back.
Is that an interview that I actually gave with Katie Couric?
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Pete Ross.
Pete Ross. That's a stupid ass question. You just...
Denzel is known for his calm demeanor, but on this day, he would hold nothing back.
Who you wound up supporting in the election? Presidential election.
None of your business.
A little bit of context, back in 2016, news went viral that Denzel had praised and officially endorsed Donald Trump. The story had Denzel praising Trump for creating a lot of jobs. The story continued to say that Denzel even called out Barack Obama for being anti-Christian. However, this was never true. Denzel will finally lash out at this reporter for taking up the fake news.
What was the question?
Well, that was a question. Who you wound up supporting in the election? Presidential election.
None of your business.
None of my business?
None of your business.
Well, I'm only asking because the story was online, but that's okay.
Situations like this can be difficult to handle, as such is the case of Chris Brown's interview on Good Morning America.
What's going on now is that recently the restraining order against you that Rihanna had issued has been relaxed. Have you all, same room, have you all seen each other, been around each other?
Chris Brown appeared on Good Morning America to discuss his new album, Fame. Little did he know he would be questioned about his 2009 situation with Rihanna.
Have you all seen each other, been around each other?
I mean, not really. I mean, it's not really a big deal to me now as far as that situation. I think I'm past that in my life, and I think today is the album day, so that's what I'm focused on. So everybody go get that album.
Chris Brown appeared to be visibly uncomfortable with this line of questioning and tried to redirect the conversation to his new album, but nope. Roberts wasn't ready to let go, as he would go deeper into the topic.
As far as the community service and that, and move it on. But have you been able to, how have you been able to
I've been focusing on his album, you know. I think this album is what, you know, I want people to hear and want people to really get into. So definitely this album is what I want them to talk about and not the stuff that happened 2 years ago.
Chris Brown, in a classic passive-aggressive style, will go berserk after the interview.
Because they heard loud noises coming from Brown's dressing room. A window in Brown's dressing room was smashed, and that caused shattered glass to fall onto the street below in Times Square.
He would later take to X to express his frustration, saying,
I'm so over people bringing this past blank up, yet we praise Charlie Sheen and other celebs for their blank.
What happens when an entitled interviewer goes against a comedy legend?
You know, this never ends well.
You're trying to diminish my value. You're trying to diminish my worth. You're trying to diminish my prolific career that I know I have worked hard for. Now I'm gonna show you. Me and you ain't in the same fucking league, bro.
Well, he was tired when Vlad threw shade at Wayans for charging $40K for an interview, claiming he isn't worth such an amount, and Wayans' interviews don't even get that many views.
You know how much they asked for a Marlon Wayans interview?
I can't wait to hear it.
$40,000 plus 30% of all future revenue.
But if you know anything about Wayans, he wasn't gonna let that slide. At first, he tried to play it cool, cracking jokes on social media about giving Vlad a deal. But then things will take a nasty turn.
He disrespected me. I had no. You should see the text. How many times I was like, bro, we ain't gotta do this. Like, you're saying fuck you to we with that price, bro. We don't have to do this. Right, well, I'll give you $5,000. I said, bro, we ain't gotta do this. Bro, just leave it alone. We good, bro. You wait. I'm gonna talk to Ari Spears about this. What the fuck are you telling my business on your platform? That's when it got tricky. How you gonna tell my business to another black man about my price? How dare you? Now you're trying to make us crabs in a barrel.
Vlad, feeling entitled, fired back, calling Wayans delusional, and even questioned whether he was worth interviewing at all. The situation quickly spiraled out of control, with Vlad crossing the line with some of these comments.
Oh my God, my boy say he's in the Aston doing donuts! Cause my top 5 is Drake.
He needs some milk.
Academics has always been a loyal Drake fan, but it only took a minute to bring his world crashing down.
Drake?
Soulja Boy wasn't just suggesting, but already declaring that Drake stole his whole flow.
Nah, nigga, everybody know Drake stole my flow, bro, and that's the end of it.
He took a line from you and you took the same line from another.
Typing you a hater.
That's not a hater.
You a fucking hater. You try to pull up the bullshit behind it. Nah, nigga, everybody know Drake stole my flow, bro, and that's the end of it.
See, this isn't the first time Soulja Boy would make such a comment. Makes you wonder if he's cooking something or just making up stories.
Tell me what's really going on. Drizzy Dre back in this thing already. What's that? That's
Oh,
Soulja.
Shit.
That's my bar.
Shit.
He copied my whole fucking flow.
That's Kiss Me Through the Phone.
He copied my whole fucking flow. Word for word,
shit.
bar for bar.
Academics tried to fact check him on his claims, but Soulja Boy wasn't taking the words of a Drake glazer as facts and will proceed to tell academics to shut the fuck up.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
He even body shamed him.
And you fat as fuck. And
Hey, just a little housekeeping. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to leave this video a thumbs up, because that helps a lot. When counting the most disrespectful moments ever in interview history, look no further than Kanye and Piers Morgan's interview.
You're not sticking on the fact. You have not unpacked what happened with those contracts. I've said that, but you didn't ask me another question about it. That means there's an agenda
Absolutely not.
inside of your platform.
Piers Morgan is notorious for his bias during interviews, but on this day, he would not only get called out, but totally made to look like an ass.
Hey, boy.
Don't call me boy.
If there is one thing Piers is very good at, he is interrupting his guests, but Ye wasn't going to let that happen.
La, 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 la means let me finish.
Okay.
I'm not finished talking. So I cannot, see, because you distract my thoughts and then you try to make me look like a crazy person and you feel you have the right to cut me off. And I've proven you guys don't want it with me. This is like Terminator 20. You've never seen this before.
The 2-hour spectacle sees Ye doubling down on his anti-Semitic tweet that read,
I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going Con 3 on Jewish people. The funny thing is, I actually can't be anti-Semitic because black people are actually Jew also. You guys have toyed with me and tried to blackball anyone who ever opposes your agenda.
When pressed by Piers on whether he regretted such comments about Jews, Ye would refuse to apologize and claimed he was fighting fire with fire.
I fought fire with fire.
Okay.
I'm not here to get hosed down.
At least that's
It's a
honest.
different type of freedom fighter.
Are you sorry you said that?
No.
I think it matters. You should be.
Absolutely not.
You should be.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, but yeah, you should be.
But not even this is comparable to this moment right here.
That's right. Let's read Michael B. Jordan's
Okay, but why would
contract.
any of that-
Let's
okay,
read
but why
Aaron
would any
Donald's
of that- why would any of that-
Bro, I ain't finished. I ain't finished my sentence.
Nothing
I didn't
you're-
finish
nothing
my
you're saying
brilliant
has
idea.
anything to do
Hey,
with
boy,
regret.
Hey, boy.
Don't call
hey,
me
boy.
boy.
Don't finish. I told you. Oh, don't treat me like a boy then. I'm going to
not.
finish my sentence of my idea.
Nothing you're saying has got anything to
You're
do
not,
with the
okay,
tweet.
Cool. Bro, I was in the middle of a sentence, boy.
Oprah Winfrey has indeed pioneered talk shows, but over the years, she has received backlash from fans and even guests. One of such guests is Toni Braxton.
Please welcome Toni Braxton!
She's so freaking mean to me.
Toni Braxton appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show to discuss her bankruptcy filing. What should have been a chance to show empathy for the Unbreak My Heart singer turned into a cringeworthy moment that Braxton would never forget.
I couldn't believe it because I loved her so much. I admired her and looked up to her. And she pretty much reprimanded me.
During the interview, Oprah was all over Braxton's business, criticizing her for spending her own money. Braxton recalls Oprah saying,
She says to me, I hear you have Gucci flatware. I'm Oprah Winfrey and I don't have Gucci flatware. First of all, I didn't know Gucci made silverware. You ain't got Gucci flatware because you didn't want to buy it. It's not because you couldn't afford it.
According to Braxton, the interview left her feeling
This big.
Was Oprah being disrespectful or was Braxton being too sensitive? Leave us a comment down there. Once again, Kelly Rowland has found herself in another heated confrontation, not with an interviewer this time, but with a lady in uniform, aka Ann Usher, and it all went down on the staircase. Kelly would later hint at potential discrimination, noting that other attendees who didn't look like her weren't treated the same way.
Were other women that attended that carpet who did not quite look like me, and they didn't get there scolded or pushed off or told to get off. And I stood my ground. And she felt like she had to stand hers, but I stood my ground.
But here is where things get interesting. Just one day later, that same Usher was seen stopping Dominican actress Martias Tavares from showing off her dress. And no, she didn't take it lightly like Kelly did. But you know what the ridiculous part of the whole story is? Instead of apologizing and being professional with it, the staff simply stated that they were just doing their job. Speaking of jobs, what's a comedian's one job?
You make people laugh.
But when this particular comedian talked about a black man, nobody was laughing. Well, except for these guys.
But just Kendrick.
I would make love to him, and there's nothing he could do about it.
It all started with Kendrick Lamar's surprise album drop. On the track Walked Out Murals, Kendrick called out black men for letting white comedians disrespect black women.
Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman as law.
If you notice, Kendrick never mentioned a name, but Andrew Schultz will take this line personally.
I'm not clout.
Okay, so click on.
If you want a #1 hit, you talk about me. If you want your YouTube clips to go wild, you talk about me. I'm the Tesseract.
But how did we get here? During an episode of his podcast, Schultz made a controversial comment that portrays black women as being violent, a comment that received a heavy backlash from black people.
Around this black girl complaining about shit all the fucking time. That's why they gotta shave their hair.
Nah, bro. White guys with black girlfriends,
they grow a beard
because
because there's more cushion when they get slapped the fuck out of.
Which of these moments is the most disrespectful to you? Leave us a comment down there. Do share with a friend on Facebook, WhatsApp, and X. As you share, my host Murphy, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay beautiful, stay amazing, stay safe. Peace.